See that girl over there? Go talk to her. Oh, what? You're too scared? Here are the 3 easiest ways to approach a girl. Number 1, I'm not interrupting anything, am I? This is such a great one. The last guy that used this on me got a no in response, but went on to say, perfect, I'm Steve. And I just wanted to say hello. At that point, we were already off to the races. Number 2, hi, how are you? Believe it or not, it really is that easy. My guys, you gotta stop overthinking your opener. Just treat her like she's any other person. Because guess what? Every other guy sees her as the prize. So be different and see her as nothing more than what she is. A cute girl that you hope you like. A simple hello will go a really long way. Number 3, I just wanted to come over and say, I think you're very beautiful. I'm putting this third because it's definitely not my favorite. It's giving me, hi Kevin, vibes from SpongeBob. You have to be prepared for the conversation that's about to follow. Don't expect a you're beautiful comment to land you a number. If you started the conversation, you're gonna have to carry it.
All right, cool. So again, I do these videos to verify the information that you're getting from these females. Now, she got some decent pointers in this video, but I am going to improve upon them. And I'm going to let you know what's really real, because this woman can say whatever she wants, but she doesn't know what it is to be a man approaching women. OK, so she's only been approached, so she understands the perspective from the receiving end, but she doesn't fully understand what it's like. And she doesn't really fully understand what it is, because you got to remember, when women say things, especially on camera and on these TikToks and on these videos and podcasts, they have a certain biased perspective based on the men that they are attracted to who approach them versus the men who they are not attracted to approaching them. You get what I'm saying? So as a man, I could tell you what works and actually what doesn't work, because to her, it doesn't matter what the guy says. If she's not attracted to him, she's not going to engage. But if she is attracted to him, again, it doesn't matter what he says, she will engage. OK, so sometimes when it comes to attraction, it's the luck of the draw and there's nothing you can do about it. The only thing that you can do when you're approaching or when you're meeting women is improving your probabilities. OK, improving the probabilities of a woman finding you attractive. And another thing I want to say is I think guys need to stop calling it cold approach. We need to stop calling it cold approach. We need to look at it as just meeting women. That's all we need to look at it as, because when you call it cold approach, it makes it seem as if you're doing something out of the ordinary or you're doing something wrong, right? The term cold approach comes from the world of sales, right? They call it cold calling, meaning you get a list of people who you don't know, who you've never spoke to before, and you call the people on the list and try to sell them something as a telemarketer or something like that. So they use that idea and brought it over to approach, and they call it cold approach. But you have to understand that our thoughts affect our words, affect our actions. OK, it's all connected. So we have to have a certain mindset that will generate certain types of thoughts, which will generate certain words, which will generate certain action. OK, so the thing is, if you think about it as cold approach, if you think about it as, oh, well, you know, she's a stranger and I've never spoke to her before, and more than likely she's not going to want to have anything to say to me. When you approach it with that type of energy, then that's the type of outcomes that you're going to have. But if you go someplace, if you go out to socialize, if you go out to a bar, understand that when people decide to be in the same venue, that means they have something in common, right? So in actuality, it's not actually cold approach. Wherever you are, if you're at a Starbucks or a coffee shop, right? The reason why you're both inside that coffee shop is because you have mutual interests. If you're waiting at the bus stop, you have mutual interests. If you're in the subway, you have mutual interests. If you're walking on the same street, to some extent, there's a mutual interest. So to call it cold approach is actually wrong in my book. I think that guys should understand that we're just talking about meeting people. And if you come at it with that type of mindset, I think you'll be better off, because you'll have more of a positive and connected state of mind when you're meeting someone for the first time. OK, when you understand that we're all connected, when you understand that, hey, we're in this coffee shop together, so we're connected. If you understand that, hey, we're in this bar together, we're all connected. We're in this club together, we're all connected. We're in this rooftop function together, we're all connected. We're at a networking party together, we're all connected. So it's not as cold as you think it is. OK, because we all have, as human beings, we're connected. As human beings, naturally, we want to talk to each other. The only thing is, when you're meeting someone, all you need to do is find something to connect you to that person, which brings me to the 3 approaches that she mentioned. One thing that I like that she said is that you need to see the woman that you're meeting as a girl that you hope you like. See, a lot of times when we see a girl that looks nice, we think that she is nice, right? When we see a woman that we find attractive, we think that she's a nice person off the bat. Why? Because she's wearing nice makeup, she got a sexy outfit, or she looks attractive, or whatever. A lot of times guys get emotionally invested into the physical appearance of a woman, and that's definitely a mistake. So what we have to do is, when we are meeting a woman for the first time, we have to give the situation a chance to see if we even like the woman, right? Because if you say hello and she gives you like a disrespectful or belligerent or obnoxious reply, then you don't have to continue. OK, because she can look as nice as she want to look. But if she's acting belligerent, disrespectful, or obnoxious, then you can end the conversation right there and just walk away, tell her to have a nice day and walk away, or just walk away in general. You get what I'm saying? So we have to be realistic about these things. Too many times, just because a woman looks attractive, we pedestal her, we walk up to her, and because we put her on a pedestal, somehow we're looking up to her. And if we're looking up to her, then psychologically she's looking down on us. Right. So that's your first mistake. You can't do that, guys. You have to be able to understand that we are giving this situation a chance to see if we even like this girl. OK, so that's a part of the mindset that you have to have. So it's not cold approach. You're just meeting her for the first time. And second of all, she's just a regular person, and you're trying to see if you like her. Right. And you're trying to see if she likes you. All right. That's really all it is. So you're trying to find a way to verbally connect and engage. And then you want to see if there is some type of connection that would bring you to liking each other. And that's it. She's just a regular person. We can't pedestal her until she does something to earn being pedestaled. You get what I'm saying? So we have to understand that going in. We also have to understand that the mentality of most guys is like what I just said. Most guys, when they approach a woman, they pedestal her. Most guys, when they approach a woman, they're enthralled or enamored by her physical beauty. So you have to understand that most times the woman has already been approached by a bunch of guys who think she's so pretty, who think she's so beautiful, and they give her way too much credit. They pedestal her. They give her a lot of unearned credit. OK, and we can't do that as men. We have to understand that we're the prize. As men, we hold the key to all things. We hold the key to relationships. We hold the key to marriage. We hold the key to motherhood. We hold the key to structure, order, and protection. You understand? So honestly, we're the prize. So you have to move with a certain level of confidence when you're meeting these women. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically critique the three approaches that she brought up. So the first meeting approach that she spoke about was, hi, I'm not interrupting anything, am I? I want you to understand that. Notice that she said, even though this guy got a no, you understand? Even though she rejected this guy, they were already engaged in conversation based on the way that he approached her. But I just want to let you guys know something. You always want to engage any female that you're meeting from a place of power. When you say things like, hey, I don't mean to bother you, or I'm not interrupting you, am I? Or I'm not interrupting anything, am I? What you're doing is verbally, you are pedestaling that woman. Verbally, you are not coming at her from a place of power and privilege. You're coming at her from a place of low quality, right? Because what you're basically saying is that whatever she's doing is more important than the opportunity to meet you. The energy and the mindset that you need to have is that her opportunity to meet you and speak to you is more important than anything that she has going on currently, right? Because you have, as a man, you have the power to change her life. As a man, you have the power to improve anything that she has going on right now with your logic, with your order, with your masculinity, with your personality, with who you are. OK, so that's the mindset that you have to have. So that whole, oh, hey, I don't mean to bother you, or I'm not interrupting anything, am I? That's a no-go. That's thumbs down for that one. Like, we're not doing that. OK, we're not doing that. Now, the second meeting approach that she spoke about was, hi, how are you? Now, in my opinion, that is absolutely the best one. OK, what you have to understand is that, like she said, these women are not special. There's nothing special about a woman until she earns a spot in your life and shows you that she can be an asset to you. Then and only then can she be seen as special. So when you say, hello, how are you? That is the type of engagement or verbal engagement that you can say to anyone. And that's the thing. You want to treat these women like anyone. right? Because you want to start from a level playing field and give them a chance to show interest in engaging, just like how you're showing interest in engaging. So you can see everything from a level playing field and see if she's actually interested in engaging. Not necessarily interested in you, because it's kind of early for that, but you at least want to see if she's interested in engaging in verbal interaction. All right. So, hi, how are you is literally the best approach. And it really is something, like she said, it's something that you don't really have to overthink. Too many times as men, we come off trying to impress women. Again, that's you pedestaling her. Because if I don't know you, you don't know me. Why should I have to impress you? We're just two human beings trying to meet each other. And that's all you have to look at it as. Because I'm attractive, I'm dressed nice. I use my masculine identity soap and I smell good. I got on cologne. I got a fresh baldy. I got my sunglasses. I got my teeth popping. You see what I'm saying? I look good, just like how you look good. We're two attractive people and we're just meeting each other for the first time. So there's no reason for me to try to impress you or go out of my way to say something extra smooth or charismatic because I'm trying to make you feel a certain way and this, that, and the third. It's better for me to start simple and to start from an even playing field so I can gauge your level of interest to interact with me verbally, and we can take it from there. So the hi, how are you? My name is, that is always the perfect engagement. Okay. That is always a perfect engagement because from there, you can see exactly if she's feeling you, if she wants to engage. And if she doesn't, then you can leave her alone. You don't have to waste any time and you don't have to get to the point where it could possibly become an embarrassing rejection, which I know a lot of you guys don't want to deal with. Okay. So the thing is, you approach a woman. Hi, my name is Miles. How are you? How's your day going? You see what I'm saying? And then from there, you want to pause, let it breathe, and then take the time to gauge her reaction to your opener. Gauge her reaction and see if she wants to verbally engage. See if she's interested in verbally engage. Check to see if she smiled. Check to see if she leaned forward to engage. Check to see if she's friendly, if she's warm. You want to check to see all of these things. And if you don't get that, then you can say, hey, I just came over to say hi. It seems like you're not having that much of a good day. Take it easy. Hope you have a better rest of your day. You get what I'm saying? Like if you tell that she's not warm, she's not engaging, then you can just be like, hey, no problem. I just wanted to come and say hi. You have a good day. Boom. No problem. No issues. No nothing. You get what I'm saying? So hi, how are you is the best thing. Because let me tell you something. You see, the thing is that, again, if you understand that we're all connected as human beings, right? All of us have been blessed to wake up on this day. You're alive. I'm alive. You're breathing. I'm breathing. I came over to say hello. How are you? How's your day going? Talking about our day is the easiest thing for us to do because guess what? If you guys engage and get together, if you get into a relationship, guess what? You're going to be talking about how your day is going. Okay. So the thing is, how they say how you start is how you finish. You get to start off in a good place. Hello, my name is, how are you doing? Or hello, how are you? My name is. You get what I'm saying? Any combination of such is perfect and beautiful. You don't have to overthink it and you don't have to get too nervous. But the most important part about, hey, how are you? Is to gauge her response, right? You have to do this a lot, get enough practice and learn how to gauge a woman's response. See, the problem with a lot of guys these days is that we get nervous and we forget to gauge her response. We forget to pay attention, right? Because since we're nervous, we're just thinking about what we're going to say next. That, again, has you subconsciously pedestaling this woman. Because if you're so nervous that all you can think about is what to say next, that means that you're trying to impress. That means that you're deathly afraid of the conversation going wrong. Why would you be afraid of that? Right? Why would you be nervous around another human being just like yourself? Right? Look at everything from a level playing field. Approach the woman with confidence and take the time to gauge her response. If you feel that it's a positive response, then you can continue. If you realize that it's a negative response, then you can tell her, have a nice day, and you don't have to go further. All right. Now, the third one, you never go up to a woman giving her a compliment on her physical beauty plainly. OK, you never go up to a woman giving her a compliment on just her physical beauty simply. Right. So what I mean is you never go up to a woman and say, oh, my gosh, I came over here to say hi because you're so beautiful. Oh, my gosh, you're really cute. Oh, my gosh, you're really attractive. See, look, here's the thing. If a part of your approach is to compliment a woman, you have to be a little bit more specific. It makes more sense to be a little bit more specific, right? For many different reasons. Number one, too many men have told her that she's cute and pretty. Okay. And number two, it's like, okay, so you think I'm pretty. And it's like, so what, you think I'm pretty? Matter of fact, she looked in the mirror before she left the house today. She knows she's cute. She knows she's pretty. She knows she's attractive. She got dressed and did her makeup and all that just so she could look attractive. You're not giving her any new information. So therefore, your approach seems stale. Your approach seems boring. Now, how do you enhance your approach with the compliment? How do you make it a little bit more specific and exciting? What you do is you compliment her based on your own interest. Okay. So what do I mean by that? You can use the environment. You can use her hairstyle. You can use her nails. You can use any color that she has on. You can use any article of clothing. You can look at her shoes. You can look at, like, if you're at a bar and she's drinking a certain type of drink, you can use her drink. The bottom line is you want to look at any one of those accessories and say, hey, I like your scarf. Where did you get it? And, looking at that scarf tells me that you have really good taste, because I wear scarves just like that. Or my mother wears scarves just like that. Matter of fact, I bought a scarf like that for my mother last Christmas and she loved it. You understand? Can I touch the fabric? Like, is this cashmere? Like, and so many things can happen just from that, from pointing out her scarf, pointing out her dress, pointing out her shoes. Is that, oh, those shoes are dope. Where'd you get those? I love shoes like that. I love to see women in shoes like that because it enhances so many things, especially with the way you walk. You understand? As a matter of fact, the first thing I noticed about you before I came over to say hi was I saw you walk from over here back over to your table. And I was like, wow, she has a really nice style. And I like the way she walks. So you see what I'm saying? It's so many different things that you can use when you compliment her about a specific choice that she made on her outfit or her hair or even her makeup or her nails or whatever it is. You're better off doing that, because what happens in that interaction is that you're not just complimenting her, but you're letting her know things that you like about the choices that she made on her outfit. You get what I'm saying? So just going over to a woman and telling her that she's pretty or attractive or cute is really boring. And trust me, she's heard it before. OK, you want to give her a compliment that tells her a little bit about you. And then from there, you can gauge her response. Once again, gauging her response is very, very important. Again, you want to look at her body language. You want to you want to listen to the tone of her voice. You want to look in her eyes and see if she's making eye contact with you. You want to see if she's smiling and engaging. You want to see if she leans forward. You want to see if she's making sure that she's trying to hear you. Sometimes you might be in a crowded situation, or you might be outside, or you might be on a rooftop or something like that, or at a club where the music is loud. You want her to lean in and say, excuse me, or, oh, I didn't catch that. Could you say that again? So you want to see all those different things. You want to see if she's doing, because you want to make sure that she is interested in the engagement. OK, you want to make sure that she's interested in talking back to you. You want to make sure that she's interested in engaging with you verbally. And you also want to pay attention to how she responds to you. Right. So if it's a one word answer, right, that might not be good. Right. But sometimes somebody could give a one word answer in a cheerful way. So they might be warming up to the conversation, or they might be interested in engaging. So you still have to pay attention. But one word answers, in a very dismissive tone, then that's no good. You tell her to have a nice day, just walk away. You get what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, you want to, again, never just compliment a woman with a simple compliment. Oh, you're cute, you're pretty, you're beautiful, you're attractive. You want to compliment her and say, wow, I think that dress is very attractive and it looks really good on you. I see you have a lot of great style and you make great choices to accentuate your physical features. I appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? When you say something like that, that's a whole different ball game than just, oh, you look cute. You see what I'm saying? So when you say, hey, I like your choice in dress, it really accentuates your physical features, and I appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? Then she's looking at it like, wow, like this dude different. He's noticing details and shit. And if you're the type of guy who can notice details, then that sets you apart from most men. And especially if you see her start to flip her hair or fix herself or adjust her clothes, then that means she respects your attention to detail. So if you go up to a woman and you say something like that, like, I really like that dress and I like the choice you made because you know how it seems like you have a really great style and you know how to pick clothes that accentuate your physical features. I really appreciate that. So when she's like, oh, wow, thank you. Yeah, where'd you get that dress from? Yeah, well, I ordered it online and so on and so forth. Wow, that's cool. And the fact that you ordered it online and you got the perfect size, I give you props. What website did you get it from? Oh, I got it from this. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like to shop online too. Yeah, sometimes I get stuff off of Amazon that look really nice, or sometimes I even get stuff at Bloomingdale's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I still go to the store and I go shopping. Like, tell me what you like better. Do you like online shopping or you still go to the brick and mortar stores? And then she's like, oh, well, I like to go shopping with my girls and this, that, and the third. Yeah, word. Which mall do you like to go to? Do you go to a mall or you just go straight to the department store? Bum, 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 bum. Conversation is going. It's a whole different vibe. And then from there, once you realize that she's engaging you, that's when you can say, listen, I find you really attractive and I'd love for us to exchange information so we can meet up for a drink or, go out one of these days, maybe go for a walk. I have this really nice place. I know this really nice place, this really scenic place where we can go for a beautiful walk and have a great time. Would you be available? Let me get your information. Bam, bam, bam. Easy. You understand? And if she says she's not interested, no problem. Well, again, I just want to let you know that that dress is crazy on you and I really appreciate your style. You have a great day. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Where's the problem? Where's the issue? Where's the rejection? None of it is there. Why? Because you carried yourself with a certain level of confidence. You engaged the woman in a certain way. You paid attention to her responses and you didn't say more than you need to. You get what I'm saying? So these are the things that we have to understand when we're approaching women, guys. All of that, like, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, or I'm not interrupting, or hey, excuse me, you're cute and you're awesome and you're pretty and it's like, I don't even know you. I don't know you. But what I do know is what I see in front of me. You understand? So I could tell you about your dress. I could tell you how much I like your hairstyle and how much it accentuates your face. You see what I'm saying? I could tell you that I like that color because it was my favorite color growing up. But these days as an adult, I like this color now. Does that ever happen to you? Did you ever start off with liking one color and then another color became your favorite color? Like, so many ways you can engage in conversation. But again, you have to know how to make that approach. You have to know how to understand these things and how to do it. And again, guys, remember, a lot of this stuff comes with practice, especially gauging her response to understand where you need to take the conversation. You understand? So guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Hope you got something from it. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.